There are places in America so breathtaking, they don't feel real, where mountain peaks kiss the clouds, cobblestone streets wind through centuries of charm, and golden sunsets pour over quiet lakes like melted butter. These aren't tourist brochures or fantasy postcards. They're actual small towns where people wake up to peace, beauty, and a life that feels effortlessly magical. In this video, we're uncovering the top 10 most beautiful small towns to live in the USA. Hidden gems where every season dazzles, every neighbor waves, and every moment feels like it belongs in a novel. Number 10. Leavenworth, Washington. If you've ever dreamed of living in a storybook Bavarian village without crossing the Atlantic, Leavenworth, Washington is the dream come to life. Nestled in the Cascade Mountains, this picturesque town was redesigned in the 1960s to resemble an alpine German village, and the result is nothing short of magical. From the half-timbered buildings and flower-boxed balconies to the accordion music drifting through the streets, Leavenworth feels like stepping into a European snow globe. Home to just around 2,300 residents, Leavenworth offers small-town tranquility with major charm. But don't let its size fool you. It attracts over 1 million visitors annually, drawn by its themed festivals like Oktoberfest, the Village of Lights at Christmas, and even a Bavarian Ice Fest. Residents get the best of both worlds, a quiet, friendly community with an ever-changing calendar of vibrant festivities. Surrounded by mountains, lakes, and rivers, outdoor adventure is part of daily life here. You can hike to Kolchak Lake, go whitewater rafting on the Wenatchee River, or ski at nearby Stevens Pass. Summer temperatures hover in the comfortable 70s, while winters turn the town into a snowy wonderland, perfect for sledding and hot cocoa. Housing here isn't cheap due to its desirability. Median home prices hover around $800,000, but for many, the charm and lifestyle are worth every penny. Locals enjoy boutique shops, wine tastings, scenic trails, and a true sense of community. Plus, the downtown is incredibly walkable, so you can grab strudel and schnitzel without ever needing your car. In Leavenworth, life feels like a permanent vacation in the Alps, where neighbors greet each other in lederhosen, mountain peaks hug the skyline, and joy is baked right into the village's cobblestone soul. Number 9. Stowe, Vermont. Stowe is what happens when a charming New England village collides with a winter sports paradise. With just over 5,200 residents, this small town is nestled at the foot of Mount Mansfield, Vermont's highest peak, and offers a 4-season wonderland filled with jaw-dropping views, colonial charm, and a strong sense of community. In the fall, Stowe bursts into fiery colors, making it one of America's best leaf-peeping spots. In winter, it transforms into a snowy escape with Stowe Mountain Resort, drawing skiers and snowboarders from all over the country. Come spring and summer, you'll find locals hiking, mountain biking, or tubing along the serene West Branch River. The town itself is a living postcard, complete with white-steepled churches, covered bridges, and cozy cafes. Residents enjoy a high quality of life, low crime rates, and a surprisingly sophisticated culinary and arts scene for such a small place. Think farm-to-table restaurants, boutique shops, and a buzzing farmer's market. Housing here is on the pricier side, with median home prices around $650,000, but that's the trade-off for peace, pristine nature, and postcard living. Plus, Vermont's lack of billboards and emphasis on natural beauty makes the entire state feel cleaner and calmer. Despite being a tourist hotspot, Stowe keeps its small-town soul intact. Everyone knows your name at the local co-op, and it's not unusual to see skiers in line for coffee next to artists hauling canvas. The blend of rugged outdoor life and refined small-town culture makes it a dream for retirees, remote workers, and families alike. If you want maple syrup in your pantry, skis in your closet, and tranquility in your backyard, Stowe is the kind of place where you can truly breathe. Number 8. Ouray, Colorado. Tucked away in a narrow valley in the San Juan Mountains, Ouray is known as the Switzerland of America. And for good reason. Surrounded by towering 13,000-foot peaks, cascading waterfalls, and steep canyon walls, this small Colorado town is a jaw-dropping slice of Rocky Mountain heaven. With a population of just around 1,000, Ouray is tiny but packs in more adventure, beauty, and old-school Western charm than towns 10 times its size. The historic downtown is a delightful blend of Wild West architecture, quaint boutiques, and colorful facades. Hot springs bubble right in the middle of town, offering year-round relaxation with panoramic views of snow-capped mountains. And the Ouray Ice Park? It's world-famous among ice climbers, drawing thrill-seekers from all over the globe. If you're more into hiking, jeep trails, or waterfalls, you're in luck. Box Canyon Falls, Perimeter Trail, and Yankee Boy Basin are all right outside your door. Summers are filled with wildflowers and perfect hiking temps in the 70s, while winters bring a snowy magic that feels straight out of a fantasy novel. Home prices here average around $600,000. But you're not just buying a house, you're buying access to one of the most scenic lifestyles in America. The tight-knit community, low crime rate, and untouched natural surroundings make it a hidden gem for those wanting off-the-beaten-path mountain living. Forget traffic, stress, or noisy neighbors. In Ouray, you wake up to the sound of a creek, hike through canyons before lunch, and soak in natural hot springs by moonlight. It's serene, stunning, and refreshingly real. Perfect for nature lovers who still want to be part of a genuine, welcoming community. Number 7. The Villages, Florida. Imagine a town built entirely around fun, relaxation, and connection. Welcome to The Villages, Florida. With over 145,000 residents, it's technically more of a sprawling retirement city, but don't let that fool you. This place is a small-town utopia for retirees who aren't ready to slow down. It's golf cart-friendly, activity-packed, and sun-drenched nearly year-round. The Villages is often described as Disney World for adults. There are over 3,000 social clubs, from woodworking and belly dancing to pickleball and genealogy. The community includes more than 50 golf courses, several town squares with nightly live music, and a full calendar of festivals, parades, and dances. If you're bored here, you're not trying. Located in Central Florida, just an hour north of Orlando, The Villages enjoys mild winters and hot, sunny summers. With median home prices around $400,000, it's surprisingly affordable given the amenities. Many homes come with golf cart garages because that's the primary mode of transportation. It's not uncommon to see convoys of carts headed to grocery stores, movie theaters, or yoga class. Healthcare is top-notch with its own hospital system, and crime rates are low, making it one of the safest places for seniors in America. Everything here is designed with ease and accessibility in mind, from wide sidewalks to shuttle services and modern medical facilities. The social energy is unmatched. Everyone seems genuinely happy to be there, and newcomers are warmly welcomed. Whether you're into bridge, tennis, Zumba, or just sipping cocktails at sunset, The Villages offers a lifestyle built around happiness and health. This isn't just retirement, it's reinvention. The Villages is for those who want to live fully, laugh loudly, and maybe even learn to line dance. Life doesn't slow down here, it just gets a lot more fun. Number 6. Morro Bay, California. If peaceful ocean views, fresh seafood, and that salty breeze sound like paradise, then Morro Bay, California is calling your name. Nestled along the central coast between San Luis Obispo and Big Sur, Morro Bay is a coastal gem with just over 10,500 residents. but it radiates a coastal charm that's hard to match. The town's most iconic feature? Morro Rock, a 576-foot volcanic plug that rises from the ocean like nature's sculpture. It's visible from nearly every corner of the town, creating a jaw-dropping backdrop whether you're sipping coffee on your porch or strolling along the Embarcadero. Speaking of which, the Embarcadero is lined with waterfront restaurants, art galleries, and local shops that feel delightfully uncommercial. This is a town where sea otters float by, harbor seals lounge near fishing boats, and pelicans soar through misty skies. Mild weather year-round, with summer highs in the 60s and 70s, makes outdoor living a constant delight. Kayaking in the bay, hiking Black Hill, or biking along coastal trails are just everyday joys here. The median home price is around $750,000, but you're buying into peace, nature, and an incredibly tight-knit community. You won't find loud nightlife or chain stores, just calming coastal living with postcard views. Locals take pride in sustainability and nature conservation, and the pace of life here is refreshingly slow. It's ideal for retirees, remote workers, or anyone who wants to trade big city chaos for crashing waves and fresh-caught halibut. Morro Bay isn't about flashy lifestyles. It's about finding peace, enjoying fresh air, and waking up every morning to the sound of seagulls and rolling surf. It's coastal California, minus the traffic and pretension. Number 5. Eureka Springs, Arkansas. If quirky charm and Victorian elegance had a baby, it would be named Eureka Springs. Tucked deep in the Ozark Mountains of northwest Arkansas, this town of just around 2,100 residents feels like a whimsical blend of art, history, and mountain magic. And the kicker? Not a single traffic light in town. Eureka Springs is built into the hills, with winding streets, limestone bluffs, and over 60 natural springs scattered throughout, each with its own legend. The entire downtown is on the National Register of Historic Places, and it's easy to see why. Gingerbread homes, cobblestone sidewalks, and quirky boutiques make you feel like you're in a fairy tale town with a southern twist. This is a haven for artists, writers, spiritual seekers, and anyone who loves a town with personality. You'll find crystal shops, haunted hotels, underground caverns, and an annual zombie parade. Because why not? Festivals happen nearly every month, from folk music weekends to LGBTQ+ pride celebrations. For such a tiny place, it's bursting with life. Outdoor lovers are spoiled too. The nearby Ozark National Forest, Beaver Lake, and hiking trails like Lake Leatherwood offer endless exploration. The weather swings from snowy winters to humid, flower-filled summers, with fall bringing a fiery display of leaves. Homes here are surprisingly affordable, with median prices around $300,000, making it one of the most accessible, beautiful towns on this list. The community is friendly, proudly weird, and fiercely local. If you've ever dreamed of living somewhere artistic, magical, and unapologetically different, Eureka Springs is your funky, fabulous mountain escape. It's not just a place to live, it's a place to belong. Number 4. Whitefish, Montana. Whitefish is where mountain town ruggedness meets upscale charm. An alpine wonderland with a Wild West soul. Tucked into northwest Montana, just 25 miles from Glacier National Park, Whitefish is home to about 8,700 residents and a lifestyle built around nature, adventure, and tight-knit community. The town hugs the shores of Whitefish Lake, where summer brings boating, paddleboarding, and lakeside barbecues. Come winter, the powdery slopes of Whitefish Mountain Resort become the heartbeat of the town, drawing skiers from all over the world to its world-class trails. Yet somehow, Whitefish remains unpretentious, friendly, and wonderfully real. Downtown Whitefish is walkable and picturesque, with charming brick storefronts, art galleries, craft breweries, and local eateries. There's no chain store clutter, just independent businesses and an unhurried pace of life. The views? Snow-capped peaks in nearly every direction. Outdoor life reigns here. Residents hike the Whitefish Trail, fish in crystal-clear streams, or camp in alpine meadows. Wildlife sightings, think moose, elk, and even the occasional bear, are part of the daily rhythm. And Glacier National Park's Going to the Sun Road? It's basically in your backyard. The median home price is about $850,000, but that's the cost of being in one of the most stunning, livable mountain towns in America. Despite its popularity, Whitefish has preserved its soul. Locals love their town fiercely, and newcomers are quickly folded into the friendly rhythm of community events, live music, and ski lift chatter. This is a place for those who love crisp air, bold mountains, and the balance of solitude and social warmth. Whether you're sipping craft coffee in town or stargazing from your porch, Whitefish makes everyday life feel like a postcard. Number 3. Woodstock, Vermont. Woodstock, Vermont isn't just beautiful, it's a living, breathing painting of New England charm. With around 3,000 residents, it's a small town with outsized personality. Imagine covered bridges, colonial inns, rolling meadows, and fiery fall foliage that looks like nature's fireworks. This is the kind of place where time slows down, but beauty speeds up. Downtown Woodstock is pure perfection, with red brick sidewalks, artisan shops, and a white steepled church anchoring the village green. You'll find cozy cafes, bookstores, galleries, and general stores that still feel genuinely local, not curated for tourists. And somehow everything looks like it belongs on a postcard. The area is surrounded by forests, trails, and rivers. Residents enjoy hiking Mount Tom, biking through meadows, or kayaking the Ottauquechee River. Winters bring snowshoeing and cross-country skiing, while spring bursts with maple syrup season and blooming wildflowers. The median home price here hovers around $700,000, and while that's a bit steep for Vermont, you're buying into an iconic lifestyle. Think harvest festivals, farmers markets, and people who still wave when they pass you on the road. It's a rare balance of natural beauty and cultural depth. Woodstock also embraces history. The Marsh-Billings Rockefeller National Historical Park offers education and outdoor activities rolled into one. And don't be surprised if you stumble across an old-school barn dance or a pop-up cello concert in the park. It's not flashy, and that's the charm. Woodstock is for those who love simplicity done beautifully. Here, every season is celebrated, every neighbor is a friend, and every day feels like a gentle escape from the modern world. Number 2. Marfa, Texas. Marfa, Texas is the ultimate paradox. It's a tiny desert town with just about 1,800 residents, but it pulses with global art energy, cosmic beauty, and a coolness that feels both effortless and electric. This isn't your average small town. It's an off-the-grid haven for artists, dreamers, and minimalists. What makes Marfa so legendary? It all started when artist Donald Judd moved here in the 1970s and transformed abandoned military buildings into monumental art installations. Today, Marfa is home to major contemporary art galleries, world-renowned exhibits, and installations that sit quietly in the desert like alien monoliths. But beyond the art, the landscape is otherworldly. The wide West Texas skies stretch endlessly, the sunsets are mesmerizing, and the mysterious Marfa lights, unexplained glowing orbs on the horizon, add an element of mystique. It's peaceful, remote, and spiritually rich. Homes are modest but stylish, with a median price around $350,000, making it one of the most affordable artistic enclaves in the U.S. Many properties feature adobe walls, native landscaping, and star viewing decks perfect for soaking in the galaxy-filled sky. Marfa's vibe is unapologetically unique. There are no chain stores, and that's the point. Coffee shops double as record stores. Minimalist boutique hotels sit beside food trucks serving Michelin-worthy tacos, and locals gather for outdoor film screenings or slow desert walks. Despite the hipster aesthetic, Marfa is warm and welcoming. Whether you're an artist, a stargazer, or someone looking to live intentionally and creatively, Marfa gives you the space, literally and figuratively, to breathe, think, and create. It's not for everyone, but for the right soul, Marfa is nothing short of magic. It's the kind of place where silence speaks, stars dance, and ideas bloom in the desert air. Number 1. Aspen, Colorado. Aspen, Colorado, where Rocky Mountain grandeur meets world-class luxury. With only about 7,000 residents, Aspen might be small in population, but it's massive in lifestyle. Think snowy peaks, opulent chalets, upscale shopping, and powder so perfect it lures skiers from every corner of the planet. Aspen's setting is jaw-dropping. Surrounded by the Elk Mountains, with the roaring Fork River weaving through town, the scenery here is like living inside a travel magazine. But Aspen isn't just about looks. It's packed with substance. In the winter, it's a mecca for skiing and snowboarding with 4 major ski areas. In summer, the mountains become a playground for hikers, bikers, and fly fishers. What really sets Aspen apart is its cultural pulse. Despite its size, it hosts food festivals, film screenings, and classical music concerts. The Aspen Institute brings global thinkers and leaders here regularly. There's brainpower behind the beauty. Real estate isn't cheap. Median home prices soar well over $2.5 million. But for many, that's the price of perfection. You're not just buying a home, you're investing in one of the most luxurious lifestyles in America, where wellness, nature, and culture collide. Downtown Aspen is as charming as it is refined, with upscale boutiques, art galleries, historic hotels, and gourmet restaurants tucked into charming brick buildings. It's walkable, clean, and incredibly photogenic. Locals and visitors mix seamlessly, and the sense of community, surprisingly tight for such a glamorous destination, runs deep. Whether you're snowshoeing in January or enjoying wine on a summer patio, Aspen feels elevated in every way. This isn't just a place to live, it's a lifestyle that blends nature, luxury, and inspiration. Aspen tops this list not just for its beauty, but for offering a complete and unforgettable way of life.